How are we doing, guys? ALTV, Leeds 2, Huddersfield 0, post-match review of the game. 9 games to go now, guys. 9 games to go. A fifth of the season to go now. Absolutely massive win today. Absolutely buzzing, guys. Amazing. Just unbelievable. I start pretty much every video the same way. Kind of words like that. Amazing, unbelievable. But today, just genuinely absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. But guys, just to start off with, I apologise for the lack of quality on this video. In comparison to like my normal videos and that lot. Basically, my camera is broke. I can't get it going at all. It's just frozen like that. It's nothing to do with the battery, anything like that. I've had a couple of issues with it last couple of weeks, but today I literally can't even mess around with it and get it going again. It's just one of those things. But guys, we'll get that sorted out. So I apologise. I managed to film this one off my phone, so the lack of quality on this one in comparison to other videos, I apologise for that. Sound, audio, sound, picture, etc, might not be as good as normal. So I apologise, guys. So let's get on with it straight away. 2-0, big win, big win. Made a couple of notes on the game. First thing is how solid we were. We're taking on Huddersfield and they've had one proper shot. In that first half, they had one proper chance. That's the whole chance they've had all game. The one chance to Trevor Chalobah. It's a one-on-one. It's a fantastic move, to be fair, off Huddersfield, and a fantastic piece of defending. Brilliant piece of defending off Stuart Dallas. He's with Willock. He's seen that Liam Cooper's not getting there. He's read the situation brilliantly. And yeah, he might not have won the tackle. He might not have made a block, but he's done a crucial thing there. He's put Chalobah off while he's one-on-one. And it's a good save off Meslier as well, but fantastic bit of defending off Dallas there. And that's probably the one chance Huddersfield have had. And that's really pleasing, because you look at Huddersfield, they've won the last game out 4-0. The last couple of weeks have been scoring goals, 10 points from the last 6 going into this, and to restrict them to one chance in a Yorkshire derby is massively impressive from us. Massively impressive. Because at times in this game, we've not had it all our own way. I'll go on to that as we go on in the preview, but certainly in the first half, it was quite even, to be fair, I thought, in the first half. I thought we did well enough. But Huddersfield did have their moments in the first half, and we kept it nice and tight. Obviously, Calvin not being available, so that's massively impressive. It's massively impressive from us. But you have to talk about the chances we created as well. Obviously, we've scored 2 really good goals. Fantastic delivery for the second for Pablo Hernandez into Ben White. Obviously, great to see Patrick Bamford get himself a goal. He needed it. He did need a goal. Obviously, with Tyler Roberts putting him under pressure for his starting space, he needed that. He needed that goal, and he seemed absolutely delighted with it. But we've got to talk about the first goal as well. Fantastic build-up play. Mateus Click picks up the ball. He's got all the time in the world. He makes all the time in the world for himself with his first touch. Plays in Jack Harrison. Great ball, Jack Harrison, and then Luke Ayling. Luke Ayling, wow. I've already said he's the best fullback in the league. I had Forest fans telling me about Matty Cash and that lot. Let's not be daft, eh? Are we being daft now? You're seriously saying Matty Cash is better than Luke Ayling? Wow. I've got a lot of Forest mates and that lot, but no chance, guys. No chance at all. Luke Ayling, best fullback in the league. Absolutely outstanding. And yeah, what a finish. What a moment. And that we needed it. Again, I'll say we needed it, but it helps us massively. The early goals, I've said about it before, the early goals help us hugely. It means the opposition has to attack us, particularly at home. The spaces open up and we can push for the second goal then. Jack Harrison's had a chance in the back post just before half time. Patrick Bamford had another chance just before he scored. So we've created plenty of chances today. A couple of half chances that Pablo made for himself. Jack Harrison's hit the crossbar. Another fantastic effort off Jack Harrison. And yeah, absolutely brilliant, guys. But first half, I thought it was okay. It was okay the first half, but I didn't feel fully at it in the first half. I thought, if Huddersfield had a little bit too much of the ball in that first half, certainly in our half of the pitch. Smith Rowe, Willock, and Hearn Grant saw a little bit too much of the ball. Didn't really create anything other than that Chalobah chances I spoke about, and I thought we kept it quite compact. At the back, I thought the back four did fantastically well again. As a unit, it just works brilliantly well. Kaitala Berardi came in, and Berra, absolutely brilliant again. Whenever Berra's been asked to fill in this season, he's done a terrific job, and I'm so happy for Berra. Honestly, and I mean that with all my heart. I'm absolutely buzzing for Berra, because the way last season finished, it'd have been really tough if he didn't have some kind of comeback from that. The derby game, the way he served Leeds over the years, I'm just absolutely buzzing for him that, yeah, he might not be starting every game, but when he comes in, there's no fuss off Berra. He just comes in, he just does his job. Maybe he might make the odd mistake, he might get a little bit reckless, but in general, I think he does his job fantastically well. He covers really well, and for me, I'd be gutted if we don't offer him a new contract, even if we do go up. You know, I think you just want Barrett around that dressing room for me. Critical player in this team, and a player I absolutely can't tell you how much I respect him as a person as well. A fantastic person, just fantastic person around the dressing room. And yeah, you know, absolutely buzzing to see him put in the performance he did. I thought he was probably the standout of the back four. I thought he did a terrific job. But what else can we talk about? In the second half, much better. You know, the first half was okay, but the second half we stepped up another level. You know, we could have had a couple more goals in that second half, and we really started to overpower Huddersfield. I think the big thing in the first half was Smith Rowe and O'Brien, who I thought was really impressive for Huddersfield, especially in the first half. Were winning the midfield battle, you know, but in the second half, Click, Hernandez stepped up another gear, as expected. You know, you're very rarely going to get two sets of bad 45 minutes off both players. Pablo was fantastic in the second half, and he was really starting to stretch that Huddersfield defence and defensive midfielders, you know, moving them all around the pitch in the 4-2-3-1, turned into a 4-2-4, and we just overpowered them in the middle of the park in the second half. You know, we outran them, out everything them in the second half, if you like, and it was a great second half performance from us, and it was much better. I'm just so happy, guys. Just absolutely buzzing, guys. You know, we're getting stronger and stronger as the season goes on. You know, consistency, 5 clean sheets out of the last 6, 5 clean sheets in a row, and look at that Brentford game. You know, it was a mistake off Casilla. You take that out of it, it's pretty much 6 clean sheets in a row. You know, defensively, the unit is working absolutely fantastically well, and it's just fantastic to see, guys. And yeah, we're going to be absolutely buzzing, guys. I'm just really enjoying it. You know, I don't feel any pressure at the minute at all. I'm just really enjoying it. It's not arrogance either. You know, I think the league's fantastic. It's a fantastic league to be in. But let's just get out of it this time. You know, let's do what we need to do to get out of it. I think now you look at it, obviously, you know, I've been saying about ignoring results, but obviously, you know, Fulham dropping points today, it doesn't really bother me that much. You know, in a positive way, I'm not really bothered about that. I'm more bothered about what we're doing as a team, because we've still got Fulham to play. Let's not forget that Fulham can, you know, potentially get 3 points back at us. So let's not get too carried away, guys. Let's not get too carried away. So, you know, let's just keep calm. You know, let's keep calm and enjoy the journey. The journey, that's what it's all about. You know, not just that final league table, the journey, the steps to it. You know, I think the season's become more and more enjoyable as it's gone along, and we're just doing fantastic things. You know, going forwards, I think we're top pretty much every single stat going, and I think statistically, you know, it might sound a bit arrogant this, but I think we're one of the best championship teams of all time in terms of how the system works. You know, I'm not comparing us to Wolves of 2 years ago, or even Newcastle a couple of years ago. You know, I'm not comparing us to that, because at the end of the day, they have serious Premier League quality in their team. You know, people like Ruben Neves, you know, Mitrovic, etc. You know, in terms of those two Wolves and Newcastle teams, but in terms of the system, we top every single statistic. You know, we have to give this team credit. Immense credit. You know, it deserves more respect, this team. You know, we're getting people talking about, opposition fans talking about Leeds are falling apart again. You know, fair enough if you believe that, but you know, you've seen a fantastic team in front of your own eyes, really. You know, if you are an opposition fan watching this video, you know, I'm not having a go as such, but I'm just saying that I just find it amazing now, you know, this team gets so little respect. You know, it was all West Brom this, West Brom that. You know, this team, what it's done for the last 18 months, dominating games, you know, consistently, statistically, with your own eyes, just consistently dominating football matches. It's just unbelievable, the consistency of this team in terms of performances. Yeah, results might not always be telling. We do miss chances. We do make the odd mistake at the back, etc. And yeah, maybe we don't have the same level of calibre of players of Wolves and Newcastle. We don't have the same calibre of level, but in terms of the system, it works as well. You know, it's absolutely brilliant to see, guys. And yeah, I'm just gutted we had that little run, you know, around Christmas, and you know, you think how far clear we could be, but guys, it's just immense to see. You know, I'm just so happy. You know, I think realistically looking at it now, we need to win 5 games to get promoted. You know, as long as we avoid defeating that Fulham game, we need to win 5 games. Maybe we might even need to win less, but 5 games to the target. 5 games from the last 9. If you'd have given me that at the start of the season, I'd have taken it all day long. I think any team in the Championship would take that all day long. 5 wins from 9 to get promoted. You'd have to take it. Just looking at my notes here, you know, I think what pleases me the most about this, you know, more than the results and that lot, is just the amount of chances we create. You know, limiting teams as well. The amount of chances we limit teams to. You know, it's not just a case of we conceded 30 goals from 37 games. It's absolutely immense, guys. Immense stuff, that. 30 goals conceded in 37 games. You know, it's not just the fact of how few goals we concede, it's how few chances we concede. You know, it's not a case of we need big goalkeeping performances, because realistically we haven't had that this season. You know, Kiko Casilla has been below par, you know, in terms of when he's played. So, you know, it's one of those, it's absolutely amazing how we've done what we've done at times, you know, considering we've had things go against us, you know, making mistakes at the back, etc., injuries. You know, as a team, things have gone against us, but by the way, I'm absolutely not referring to the Kiko Casilla case in that. I'm talking about other things, you know, that has got nothing to do with this at all. I'm just talking about in general over the season, you know, certain refereeing decisions, different things have gone against the team, but Marcelo Bielsa's kept this team's feet on the ground at all times. He's not allowed this team to moan, not allowed this team to complain. He just wants this team to work harder. When we're tired, we run harder. When things go against us, we keep going. That's the mentality of this team. Absolutely fantastic. And it's just, and the individual performances today, you know, obviously I've spoken about Berra. I thought Berra was an absolute rock at the back. Luke Ayling was fantastic again at full back. I thought Pablo probably had his best game in the deep playmaking role. He played it really, really well today. Creativity, making things happen, deserved a goal. Lost the ball a couple of times, but I thought in that second half he improved that. He retained the ball better, and he really, really grew into the game for me. Jack Harrison, though, for me was man of the match today. Jack Harrison was amazing today. You know, winning the ball high at the pitch, cross after cross after cross into the box, deserved the goal. He's just been immense for me this season, Jack Harrison. You know, in terms of how he fits his system, he's probably systematically one of our most important players. You know, after Mateus Click, Calvin Phillips, I think you'd have to have Jack Harrison well up there. You know, just sort of immense things, and that's probably the 3 or 4 top performances today. But I think as a team, it was another good team performance today. You know, no one let us down. You know, it's a solid team performance today. And that's the thing, in this top 2 race, 71 points in 37 games, it's good. Guys, that's at the end of the day, top and bottom of it, that's good enough. You know, it is good enough at the minute. We just need to maintain that. You know, I'm not really getting fussed whether we win the league or not. I just want to finish in the top 2 for now. That's the main thing to focus on, the top 2. You know, let's do what we need to do that first. Let's look at that gap between first and third first before we start talking at first and second. I know we've gone top of the table, etc. But let's keep the focus on that. The next game is the most important thing. Cardiff away, tough game, different battle, physical battle. He likes Sean Morrison on set pieces. You know, Aidan Flint on set pieces. Quite a physical team. You know, we'll probably have a lot of possession of the ball. You can tell how it's going to go already. Probably have 70-75% possession of the ball. Can we create enough? Can we break down Cardiff's low block? Can we cope with Cardiff on set pieces? Big test away from home. You know, it's a place we've struggled at in the past. Let's focus on that now. You know, let's stay together. You know, if we play like we have done the last 6-7 games since Forest, since the whole season, sooner or later we'll be promoted. Let's not focus on when, how, etc. Let's just get promoted. You know, if we keep doing what we're doing, we will get promoted, guys. 100%. Let's just keep doing what we're doing. You know, I said the same last season, but last season we dropped off in those last 3 or 4 games. We had Sheffield United, you know, right up, you know, beside us, so it made things difficult. But this season, I think we're getting stronger as the season goes on. But anything can happen at this level. Anything can happen at this level. You can never, ever rule anything out. And, you know, I think the key thing is let's not focus on what Fulham or West Brom are doing. You know, certainly until we play Fulham. You know, it doesn't matter. It's all about what we do. If we do our job, we'll be just about fine, guys. And that's the main thing, really. And that's the most important thing to us. But I thought we broke down Huddersfield really well. You know, we've played the team that's in form, come off the back of some really, really good wins. And we've restricted them to 1 chance in the whole game. And we've really improved in the game as well. You know, really running ragged. It's a fantastic win, all in all, guys. And just absolutely buzzing. Amazing. You know, I think we're just finding solutions all the time. We're playing really well, defending really well, systematically. It's just working fantastically. Create chances, stop teams creating chances against us, controlling the midfield. Those 3 things, you do those 3 things, under a Bielsa team, you're going to win a lot more games than you lose. So let's keep the faith, guys. Stay positive. Fantastic day today. Fantastic day today. But let's keep going, guys. Next game, focus. You know, let's not get too carried away. Don't get carried away. Don't start talking about promotion yet. Let's just keep taking it game by game. Maybe after Fulham we can talk about promotion, but game by game, guys. I'm going to leave it there. I've been Oscar. Make sure you check out Joe and Conor's post-match reviews as well, and Tasha's fan cams as well. See you later, guys. I've been Oscar, All Leeds TV.